How we doing, guys? So today we're gonna be hitting a back and bi workout. We're gonna be doing bent over rows. We're gonna be doing reverse flies, Supermans, which aren't really a sexy exercise. So it's something that more people could use to strengthen and better engage their core, strengthen up that core for big major movements like deadlifts and stuff. It's something especially that I neglect. So it's something I want to improve on during this whole quarantine thing before we get back into the actual gym. Other things is dumbbell curl and preacher curls that we're going to be doing today. So I'll show you how I set up the mechanism for preacher curls, as you'll see here in a little bit. But as always, my workout's going to be fueled by First Form's Megawatt V2 free workout. You guys can go to the link in my bio and get you some of that there too. So, all right, without further ado, we'll get into this workout. Bent over rows, do about 12 to 15 reps. Coming up. As I come up, I want to squeeze those shoulder blades together. And I also want to keep my clavicle low. I don't want to shrug up. You can see my shoulders like that. I want to keep my shoulders down, drive up those elbows. Squeezing my shoulder blades together. You're going to feel this a lot lower down on your back as you're doing this. But that squeeze is where you're going to get a lot more out of each exercise, and even if things may be lighter, you're gonna feel a hell of a lot more by squeezing and contracting that muscle. The second exercise that we're gonna be hitting is our reverse fly. So I'll do this facing you as well as facing away. Facing you, keeping my shoulders low. Coming out just like this. Squeezing those shoulder blades together again. Keep those shoulders low. I don't want to shrug up. I want to keep them low. By shrugging up, you're overactivating your traps. That can lead to you work in the wrong muscle group for one, but if you experience a lot of tension headaches, then you're going to basically make that situation worse by shrugging up as you do this. All right, now from behind, with the cutoff, it'll make it a little bit easier seeing my back function during this, even though I'm not shirtless. Squeezing those shoulder blades together. Good. Okay, now our Superman. So hopefully Sparty doesn't get too much in the way on this. But this one, just like Superman's, flying through the air. Face down on the mat. We'll push our hips into the mat. Lift up. I like to keep my head facing straight down, keep my spine in the best alignment as possible. But we're coming up, really squeezing that lower back right there. That really is part of our core. And that's often neglected when we're trying to actually work our core. We think of abs when we're doing our core. So this is gonna really help learn to really engage all that muscle right there. Especially help keep that lower back protected as we're doing our major movements like squats and deadlifts and things like that. All right, I know I keep coming back to these, but I love these dumbbell curls. So I got 15s with me. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put one side of the dumbbell through, the other side of this dumbbell through. Now, as I grab these, I want the band on the pinky side that I'm going to use. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but this is actually attached to one side, not the middle. I'm going to have them on my pinky side. Now I'm going to lift it up and then stand on it, because that way I can even it out. There we go. Make sure I'm standing in the middle. Now I'm holding the middle of the dumbbells, but the band is both on the pinky side. That's going to really make, as they go up down here, it's probably going to be around 15 to 20 pounds. Up here, it's exponentially more. Really helps you get a really nice pump. Whew. All right, and our last exercise for this back and bi workout is gonna be our preacher curls. So I use the door hook, attach it to the bottom of the door. Now I stay pretty close, and you can just control the difficulty based on where your hands are along this. So the farther closer to that point, the more difficult it's going to be. farther away, the more band is there, the easier it's gonna be. But what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna put the tip of my elbow on my knee. I'm gonna put it right in here where that elbow kind of divots in on the inside of my knee. So not on the top of my knee. That skin, it wiggles around super easy. Put it right in here so it's a lot more tight. Figure out what I like. And then just, experiment with it as you're doing each set or after each set. Whether if it was too hard, too difficult, because obviously way down here is gonna be a lot easier than right up here. On each of these, I'm doing about 12 to 15 reps. What just happened right there is power went out. Got a little storm down here. One of the few times we have a storm in Florida. Still working through that too, but try this workout out. Each of the exercises, I'm gonna be doing 4 sets of 12 to 15 reps. Again, because you're kind of experimenting with those bands, things like that, whatever you have at your house. Let me know what you think about the workout down below and what types of workouts you guys want to see next. So in a later video, I'll break down why I use exclusively First Form, why I use Ignition, which is post-workout carb, as well as the post-workout protein, which is more standard, more common. But for now, I use 1 scoop Formula 1, and I do half scoop. I just like to make it extend out a little bit longer. I get a lot of protein in through my Whole Foods, so I'm already usually over my protein number anyway. That's why I don't do 2 scoops. So I do 1 scoop Formula 1, about a half scoop of Ignition. And this is probably the first protein that I've ever just used water for. I don't use milk when I'm mixing this. I just use water. It tastes good as hell. I'll break down why these products exclusively later on, but for now, this is my post-workout stack. Hope you guys enjoyed that workout.